Oh, what's your soul saying? Oh.
Hello guys, I thought I'd do a weekend reading for the Divine Masculine. So it's going to be the weekend of the 9th and the 10th of January 2021. So I'm going to start with the Moonology cards today to see what's going on with the Divine Masculines this weekend. Hope you guys are all well and coping. If you are new, welcome to my channel, Aligning with My Soul. That flipped out. I'm going to take that, but I'm going to get another one as well. Welcome to my channel, Aligning with My Soul, and thank you to all of you for joining me on my journey and supporting my channel. I'm so very, very grateful. Let's see. What do we need to know about the Divine Masculines this weekend of the 9th to the 10th of January 2021? Let's see. I did ask for God's blessing and guidance for this reading. Let's see. Readings are timeless as well that I do, so it doesn't matter when you actually click on the videos. If they resonate, there's a message for you. So and if you are new, I use the labels Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, because that's how I channel, and it's easy for you to understand. I realise it's energy, so please don't be offended by me using the labels, and just put it into your situation how it resonates to you. You are good enough. Wow, powerful. And let's see what the other card is. Have faith in your dreams. Wow, beautiful cards. This one flew out, and this is the one that I picked. So they're having more faith in their dreams because they're looking at things differently. They're having a different perception about things. They are trusting and just feeling so much more love about themselves, and they know things are more possible now. They're believing in their dreams. They're having this faith in their dreams, and they're learning that they are good enough at the moment. They're having this time to heal. If they are silent, you know, your Divine Masculine is silent and you're not in contact, it's for a reason, because they are healing. We had that in my reading yesterday that I did. So they are having faith in their dreams, and their dream is you. They're having faith in this relationship, and they want things to be sorted, and they have more faith because they're feeling more good enough. You know, they're feeling better about themselves. They're learning this at the moment. They are good enough for this relationship. They are good enough for you, because do you know why? Because you're learning that as well, and that's the work that you've done. Because you feel good enough, it's going to the Divine Masculines. Your energy is going to the Divine Masculines, and that is what they're receiving for you. So they are feeling good enough, and they're having a different outlook on it because you have a different outlook and you've changed and done your work. So let's see what the message says. A waxing crescent moon as well, and that's 26, and it's 8. 2 and 6 is 8, and we had that in yesterday's video, the 8s. Infinity, abundance. Okay, so don't give up. The situation you're asking about is still taking shape. You're nowhere near the end of the story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they stay in the self-help classics, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. However, the waxing crescent moon card is a reminder that you must still keep working towards whatever it is that you want. If you can't take practical steps, spend time meditating on the question you're asking about to allow your higher self to download information to you about your best next step. Overall, this card suggests that there is every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you're asking about, so keep the faith. Yeah, they know that there is a positive outcome. They want this positive outcome. That's why, because they're looking at things differently, and they're allowing this love, and they're feeling this love, and they're experiencing so much information. They're connected to their higher self, and they're getting the downloads and like the wisdom and the guidance they're wanting, and the information that they need to help them to take these next steps. But it's a different, they have a different mindset as well. They're just working from the heart. They're coming from the heart all the time, which is so different for the Divine Masculines, because usually they're just running away from it and denying it and hiding their feelings and suppressing it. But now, because their heart chakra is open, they're allowing themselves to feel this love and helping, this love is helping them, guiding them the way, because they're feeling more free. They're feeling this freedom. They're not resisting. They're allowing their information and downloads to come to them, because they're trusting in God. They have this relationship and connection with God now because they're awake, they're conscious, they've had this spiritual awakening. They're at a different level now. So, and they're learning to be good enough. So let's see what good enough says. You are good enough. It's a full moon in Virgo as well. Let's have a look what it says. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what leads you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good but can go too far, and drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer the question, have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you get to where you are. Your next step should be to be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. So this is about, they have been too hard on themselves before. They have, been too picky and expecting too much for themselves. That now they're accepting who they are. They're underrating themselves. They've done that before. They're learning about they are good enough. So this is really positive. And this is, both of the cards in the guidebook say about taking steps forwards. So this is how they're taking steps forwards by doing this work. And when I say steps or coming forwards and stuff, I know that sometimes it really frustrates the divine feminines, because you're expecting something massive to happen. But everything, just having that feeling of being good enough, being in that energy and having faith in this relationship, having faith in their dreams is such a big step. It's the way you look at it and how you're looking at divine feminines as well. So much is happening with the divine masculines, and it's because it's not been shown to you, and some of you may have been shown that in ways, but because it hasn't really, for some of you, not been revealed, or massive things are happening. There is massive things happening because this is what needs to happen, and for them to feel good enough. And this is what they're doing. They're healing. They're spending this time, this weekend, in this energy. So that's beautiful. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm going to get the Soul's Journey next. What else do we need to know about divine masculines this weekend of the 9th to the 10th of January 2021? What's going to be going on with the divine masculines this weekend? That one flew out again. Change. We've had that recently. So I'm going to take that. This is, we're going to see this change. They're making the change because they're feeling good enough and they have faith. Change is happening. Let's read the message. It says it all. I don't need to say much about that. It says it all. Change is happening within the divine masculines. They're making changes, things around them and within them, and they're making changes about how they come towards you. They're changing their behaviour. They're changing their outlook, which is making so much. That is such a big change, isn't it? Because we're so used to them being hiding from us, and the behaviour of just acting cold and not sharing their love. This is a big change. They're changing this. 24. There is a certain comfort in the idea of living life without surprises. The status quo has an appeal but will never learn or grow if your circumstances stay the same. Everybody wants life to be better, but it requires change. You have chosen to incarnate into this physical dimension called Earth because of the myriad of opportunities. If you don't take advantage of them, what was the point? Staying within your comfort zone is overrated. with change comes transformation. There you go. And with transformation comes evolution. Stop viewing change as good or bad, because all change nourishes your soul. Don't equate it with lack of control. Life happens and it's supposed to happen. You can direct how it plays out, and you will always have the power to accept a change that redirects your path. How beautiful is that? So it's not good to stay the same. It's not good to stay in your comfort zone. It's not good to run away from the things that you want to achieve in life just because you think it's going to be too difficult, or it's going to cause too much upset, or you don't, you know, it doesn't fit in with what happens in society and the 3D. You know, it's good to make these changes, and divine masculines are making these changes. A complete change, not just with things around them, within themselves as well, and how they behave towards you, because they're feeling good enough, because they're connecting with God. They're feeling good enough. They're realising they're amazing and their self-worth, and this is helping them believe and have faith in their dreams. Things are happening to the divine masculines where they're actually having evidence of things flowing so much easier, because they're in the energy of love, because they're seeing things through the eyes of love, and they're allowing this love and not fighting it anymore, how they feel about you. So beautiful. Couldn't ask for a better card, could we? That's what we want. So I'm going to get another card from the Power of Love, and then I'm going to get the communication. So what else do we need to know today about the divine masculines? Well, this weekend of the 9th to the 10th of January 2021. What else are the divine masculines going to be experiencing? You know, what energy they're going to be in, how they're going to feel in this weekend of January the 9th and 10th, 2021. Let's see. Discernment. You're developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Yeah, we've had this recently as well. The same ones come out because this is the energy that they're experiencing because of the work they're doing, this healing work. So, discernment. They're learning the difference between fear and the truth, and the truth is love. They're not allowing the fear to take over them anymore. They realise the fear is illusion. They're not allowing this to take over their world anymore, or everything in their life. They're moving away from that toxic energy, that low vibrational energy, and the thoughts and the emotions. They're moving away from that. They're not allowing that to take over. They're not allowing the fear to take over. They're allowing the truth, and the truth is love. Love is the answer to everything, and they know that this is what this relationship is about with you. This is what you've taught them. That's what you've taught each other, is about unconditional love, because you've never felt this love about anybody. The love that you feel for your divine masculine, this unconditional love, they feel for you as well. And I know that's hard to accept sometimes, but it's true. This love, you know, that they feel for you has taken over their world, and they've got to a place now they're doing something about it. They're not going to run anymore. They're making the change because they are moving away from the fear. They understand the difference between fear and the truth and love. They realise it's all the fears and things that have been stopping them from coming forwards and being who they really are is just fear and untrue. They know they're illusions. They have this knowledge and understanding now. So how amazing is that? I'm going to get the communication from Liz Harris, Divine Masculine Message of Love, guided by angels. What is the communication this weekend from the Divine Masculines of the 9th and the 10th of January 2021? What is the communication from the Divine Masculines? What will the Divine Masculines want to say to their Divine Feminines this weekend? Let's see what they would love to say. What would they love to say to you? I think about your lips. So they're going to be feeling, you know, in the energy of, you know, they're going to be thinking about your lips. They're thinking about your lips and about kissing your lips, and maybe there's a lot of sexual energy this weekend, which is creating them to think about your lips, because the Kundalini energy is rising within both of you at the moment. So you could be experiencing the sexual energy as well, but they're thinking about your lips, about kissing your lips and having that closeness with you. Let's see what else they would say to you this weekend of January the 9th and 10th, 2020. I feel you. So they can feel you. They can feel your energy. And they're imagining kissing your lips as well. They're thinking about this, which is, they're in a place where they, you know, they're allowing themselves to feel you as well. They can feel your energy. I desire you on every level, and that comes out a lot. I desire you on every level. They're really feeling it this weekend. They're thinking about you a lot, and they're wanting to be close, and they desire you. Everything, every single thing about you. And they feel you, and they want to kiss your lips. They're thinking about your lips anyway, so which means they'd love to kiss your lips. So that's really beautiful. I'm going to get an energy from my energy pot as well. Let's see. I forget to do this as well now because I've got Lizzie's cards. So let's see what energy they're going to be in. Heartbroken. They're going to feel heartbroken because they desire you on every level. No, they desire you on every level, and they can feel you, and they're thinking about your lips. So they're heartbroken about the fact that they can't be with you, because they're doing their healing. But they, you know, this journey has caused them to feel heartbroken. Their heart does feel heartbroken. So the heart's been broken because they're not with you. That's what they want you to know. That's the energy. They want you to know that they are heartbroken because they want to kiss your lips. They want, you know, they're thinking about your lips, and they desire you on every level, and that's just driving them crazy. It's making them feel heartbroken. And passion, I mean, that you cannot make it up. They're feeling this passion. We know that this energy this weekend is going to be passion. They're wanting you. They're really wanting you. On every level, that, you know, every level as well. They're wanting on every level, not just the intimate sexual side of love making, about just being with you, just being sitting beside you, just looking into your eyes, listening to you speak, just you being you, basically. They want that. So, and that's why they feel heartbroken. So let's see what their communication from my pot would be. Let's see. I'd love to swim in the ocean with you. So that might be, you know, for some of you not, but just put it into your situation. They'd love to swim in the ocean. They've had the thought, and they've got that energy, you know, that feeling of they'd love to swim in the ocean with you. They'd love to go into the sea and swim and hold you and have that special moment. And some of you may have experienced that already. You might have swum in the ocean with your Divine Masculine, or spent time by the ocean, but they've got this memory, and they are thinking about this, or they have this vision that they want to do this with you. So they're doing a lot of, you know, they're thinking about you a lot at the moment, all the time. As you know yourself, you think about your Divine Masculine all the time, don't you, as well? Please forgive me. So please forgive me comes out quite a lot as well. So they want you to forgive them from things that have happened, and they want you to look at them in a different way, through the eyes of love as well, and have this greater understanding of what happened for a reason. And that's in the past, and can you forgive them? And if there's something within you, you know, ask yourself, have you totally forgiven your Divine Masculine for things that have happened in the past? Have you changed your view on them? Are you looking at them as your Divine Masculine, or are you looking at how they were when they were triggering you or behaving badly? Have you changed your perception? Have you let that go and allow your Divine Masculine to show you that who he really is? So please forgive me is what they would say as well. So I'm going to get the Power of Love cards for you as well, the person that's watching. What is the message for this, for the person that's watching this weekend? The weekend of the 9th to the 10th of January 2021. What is the message for the person that's watching? Nice clear message. What do they need to know this weekend? January 9th and the 10th, 2021. Let's see, what do you need to know? What is the message you need to know this weekend? It's really important to help you stay focused on your journey, yourself. What do they need to know? Virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes and that encourages others to grow. Yeah, this is amazing. You acknowledge that you're loving and your spiritual attributes, and it encourages, the way you are encourages others as well. You're so significant to so many people. Your light is so powerful to so many people, and you're acknowledging this now, how you are, your spiritual, everything about you is helping so many people by you just being you, by you being your authentic self. So, and it helps, encourages people as well, and this is what encourages your divine masculine so much. Let's see, virtue, and it's 111, beautiful numbers as well. You are making great strides into your spiritual evolution, and others are beginning to look to you as a role model. You employ the virtues of kindness, service and compassion in all of your interactions. You have learned to send only those thoughts and support and courage. Leading by example as opposed to preaching is important to you. When you live in this physical dimension with an awareness of a bigger picture, a steady calm permeates your life. Others are able to recognise this aspect of you and are drawn to you for counsel. Your work on this planet is also admired by those not currently incarnated, and you're receptive to their guidance. Being a conduit for spirit and manifesting love in all you do is the greatest accomplishment of your earth journey. When this card appears in any spread, it's the most powerful message and spirit imparts. This is the card of the light worker. Yeah, you're doing your work. You're doing your mission. You're doing your work. You are committed to your spiritual journey. You're becoming so much more and sharing so much more who you really are, just being yourself. And it's having such a positive effect on other people. So keep doing this. This is absolutely amazing. Just you being you is enough, and that is so much work. A lot of people, thinking, work means that you have to go out all the time and do so much work. Light worker is when you're just being yourself. That is work for God. You just sharing who you are and sharing your love and sharing your knowledge and understanding of others, understanding other people, why they behave in a certain way. So how amazing is that? It's about you showing who you really are and being proud of it and not being scared and hiding away anymore. It's having, your morals and your beliefs and your strengths, and you're not hiding away anymore of what you believe, and you're just opening up and sharing who you really are to the world. So you're feeling more confident as well, and other people, again, like I've said before, you could be somewhere and people just can see and feel this light that you have. It's so powerful. You may perceive people the way they look at you, or they want to be close to you, or they want more of you because you're so positive, and they just love your energy, because you're just being true to yourself, and people love that because they want to be more like that. You draw people into you. So how amazing. I hope you enjoyed the weekend reading for the 9th and the 10th of January 2021. I really enjoyed doing it, and I hope it resonates with you. But it's all really fantastic, again, what's going on with the divine masculines. I know they're heartbroken because they feel this passion for you. That's why they feel heartbroken, but you know, they're doing so much amazing things, all this inner work, and they have so much passion, and they desire you on every level, and they're thinking about your lips, so it's all good. And they understand the difference between the fear and the truth. They're moving away from the toxic thoughts, and they're not allowing that to take over their life anymore. They're just, again, being real and true to themselves, and seeing things through the eyes of love, and allowing and accepting this love they have for you. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down below and tell me if it resonated and you enjoyed it and it's uplifted you. If you are new and you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe if you felt connected to me, and like this video if you liked it. And I do have PayPal as well, so if you would like to donate and support my channel, I'd be so very, very grateful and very excited. And I do have an Amazon wish list as well, and I do private readings, so like I said, if you want a more personal reading for your unique twin flame journey, just email me. It's in the description box down below. So I'm sending my love, my support, my strength and light to you all, and I love you all very, very much. Have a lovely weekend. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying?